So if you're trying to build an Amazon FBA business to 6 figures and beyond this year, to $100,000 or more, you need to stop, because I've potentially found a way for you to do it in just 2 days for $25. And it's all thanks to a man that I've met whose name is Watermelon. So if you don't know what Amazon FBA is, it's where we source products really cheaply on Alibaba and we send them to Amazon.com and we sell them for about 5 to 10 times the price that we paid for them, and we do it over and over again, and we build businesses around this. If you want more information on that, check the link in the description or check out other videos on our channel for how to do this in a legitimate way. But recently, I was on Fiverr.com. Now, Fiverr.com is where you can come and you can buy anything you want for $5. So whether you want a logo design, whether you want someone to sing a song for you, whether you want someone to build an app for you, whether you want someone to build you a 6-figure business, it's all apparently here on Fiverr. So I popped over to the Fiverr website to find some Amazon FBA services, and I thought I'd sort by bestseller because they're the ones that are making the most money and have the highest reviews. And I found this gem. It's by someone called Melancia1, which is Portuguese for watermelon, and they told me that they will build me a 6-figure Amazon FBA business, which I'm like, yes, please, because the cost of this is just $25. So I scrolled down, had a look about what the services they offer. It's all pretty standard stuff. He says he's going to help me find profitable product ideas that are going to help build me the 6-figure business. So I'm like, excellent, let's jump into that. I would love to see what you can come up with for $25. And you can see down here his reviews. He had 63 reviews, or at a 4.9 star average. And that sort of confused me because some of these reviews really look like that he's actually building these people 6-figure Amazon businesses. And that's pretty unbelievable for obvious reasons. But for the sake of this video and for the sake of my curiosity, I really wanted to see what he'd come up with. So I went ahead and purchased this gig. So as we were checking out, I saw that this gig actually takes 3 weeks to deliver, which actually makes it a little bit more believable than a 2-day delivery. But I knew that I could not wait to get the results in for this. So I actually expedited this delivery to 2 days instead of 3 weeks, and that only cost me another $25. So all up, I paid $52.50, including the extra fast delivery and the service fees, and I clicked confirm and pay. So Fiverr were working their magic and getting all this information sent over to Watermelon so he could build this business for us. And all that's left for us is to answer this one question that's required in order for Melancia, aka Watermelon, to build us this profitable 6-figure Amazon business. Is what is our target revenue? Which I thought is pretty weird. You know, he's not asking for any other information. He can do all the rest himself. So we gave him that information, submitted. Not 2 minutes after I purchased this order, we have an email or a message back from Watermelon1. And it says, hey, the purpose of our project together is to build an Amazon FBA business for you. Perfect, that's what we want. It's probably the best time to start since we have time to launch your brand and be ready for the holidays. It's actually very true. It's a great time to start Amazon FBA right now because you are going to be able to get your stock in there and ready for December and November and January, where the big rush of holiday sales come. So he says, share with me a few things. 1, what is your passion? Is it sports, animals, medical field? 2, how many hours a day can you dedicate to your business? 3, why is this business important to you? How is it going to change your life? And 4, what is your experience with Amazon FBA? Are you a beginner or are you advanced? Thanks, Watermelon1. So there's a lot of questions that immediately come to my head for this. Like in question 1, he's pointing me towards sports, animals, and medical field. Does he already have businesses or products lined up ready to give me? So I'll be keeping an eye on that. The other questions 2 and 3 are pretty weird ones, but we're just going to skip over that for now. I can't make this an hour-long video. What is your experience with Amazon FBA? Are you a beginner or are you advanced? Good question, because he wants to know your marketing skill, which, if he's looking for products for you, he's going to want to know how much competition and demand to get you into. So, points in the column for Watermelon1 after that first email. I replied back Thanks for getting back to me quickly. One, my passion is sports and technology. So I gave him a sports, and then I gave him a new niche to see if he's going to come up with a product idea or a brand in that niche. I can dedicate 3 to 4 hours a day. I want this business to make money for me while I sleep. So I want it to be a passive income business, which is what most of us want with our Amazon FBA brands. And I said, I have some experience with Amazon. I'm excited to see what you can do. So trying to stay away from actually telling a direct lie here, but I don't want him to know that we know what we're doing when it comes to Amazon FBA. He wrote back, "That's good to hear, Benj. I already started working on your project. My goal for you is to start with 3 to 4 products to build your product line. Okay. Have multiple products increases the chances to upsell and cross-sell your leads. You need about 12 to 14 sales a day to get to your 12K per month business." Now, there's a few things to dig into here and a few holes starting to open up for our friend Watermelon. Now, one, the things that I do like is he said 12K per month business, which is very interesting because I said to him that I wanted a $3,000 to $4,000 a month profit business, and he says 12K per month revenue business, which is actually pretty good because on a $12,000 revenue, you're probably going to be profiting somewhere between $3,000 and $5,000 per month. So I know that he slightly knows what he's talking about here. 12 to 14 sales a day doesn't actually make sense because what price point are we selling at? So that's where there starts to be a little bit of a hole in this. And he also has already started working on our project based on these 4 questions, which is great. I also definitely don't recommend starting with 3 to 4 products to build your product line. Start with 1 product. Get it up to 50 sales a day. Get it up to $10,000 a month if it's got the demand in the industry. If it doesn't, get it up to whatever it is that one of the top 3 sellers are selling in that industry, and then use that knowledge that you've got and that momentum to carry into the second product, and then you can cross-sell and upsell your target audience. So I just played it cool here. I said, okay, excited to see what products that he comes up with. Obrigado, Omar. So the next day rolls around and I get excited because I've got a message from our friend Watermelon, and it's a big one. And it basically said that he's been working for a client in the last 11 days, and he was very happy because he was able to find a very solid product line for them. It's even better because we're a couple months from the holiday season, which we've already gone through with him. The issue is going to be visiting his daughter in Germany. Now we're in some other random dude's story and life here, which is very weird, and I have no idea what this has to do with my 6-figure business that I ordered. So you can see, basically he is trying to upsell me. So he's saying one client visited his German daughter and is no longer able to be part of his mentorship. And since that client joined his gold package for $195, he got access to all those products and logo design done for him. And that's what he wants to send me for 50% off, plus a little bit extra off for $70. So you can see he's just trying to upsell into the gig that I've already purchased. I've already purchased a 6-figure Amazon business from him, but he's saying he can send me more the logos for the business and the actual products for an extra $70, but that doesn't actually make sense because we should already have that. It should be part of the 6-figure business. Now, without going through these questions again, because these are basically the exact same questions that he asked me on the very first message, he basically asked me to pay an extra $70 to get what I've already ordered because some guy is visiting his daughter in Germany. And I said, no, thank you. I actually didn't say anything. I left it because I know on Fiverr that they have to deliver their promises within the specified time frame. Otherwise, their accounts get penalized. So here it is. Here are the attachments. This is what we've paid for. He's over-delivered here because you can see he's delivered a barbecue brand product line with pricing guides, a home and kitchen product line over here with pricing guides, and a pet niche or dog brand product idea here with pricing guides over here. So he's delivered us 3, not just 1, but 3 6-figure Amazon FBA business ideas and businesses. I mean, in general is what we actually bought from him. But he's also delivered this little thing. Now, this is an Amazon FBA Black Book. everything you need to start your Amazon business empire. So he has seemed to try and add as much value as possible in his delivery here in order to get the 5-star feedback that he's averaging on this site. But upon further inspection from us, a really quick inspection, just Googling the book's name, brought up someone else entirely, John Fisher. Apparently this book belongs to, and it's available on Kindle. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is on this, but basically it seems to be somebody else's book that he's just including with the package. I'm going to save you guys the time from going through every single one of these details with you, but the one thing that I want to go through with you is the pet niche and the dog brand, because we want to see what sort of quality 6-figure businesses have actually been built for us. And this pet niche one and the dog brand one is probably the best one to go through. And I'm not going to waste everybody's time and show you the other ones, because I can just tell you that they were terrible, absolutely terrible. But together, we can go through the pet niche. We'll just download this PDF here. The Amazon FBA product research document, as it's titled. You can see he's thrown together these photos in a really cool fashion up here. And you can see it is the dog weight and fitness vest. Hey, as I told you before, it's extremely important to build a product line around your brand. I agree. I do agree that you should have more than one product inside your brand, and don't just have random Amazon FBA products, but build a brand around those products. It increases the chances of upselling your leads and grow your business. He was doing research for his own business, ended up finding some pretty good products where I could easily build a private label for the fourth quarter. The reason I'm not using this product is because I already have 2 private label in different categories and not be good to start with his brand. Since I love helping people, I thought it would be a great thing to share with you some extra winning products for FBA. So I have no idea what that means. I bought a 6-figure business, and he just seems to be telling me this is a product that he doesn't want to sell because he has other ones. But anyway, what we need to do is we need to go over and we need to see how good this product idea is on Amazon. So we can pop over to Amazon here. This is actually amazon.com.au. So we're going to pop over to the US store, and we're going to validate this product idea for our friend Watermelon. So dog weight and fitness vest. Now remember, the first thing we need to do is type in the keyword and just make sure it is the most popular keyword for that product. So dog weight and fitness vest, he says dog weighted vest is in here, which I think this means this is a much better keyword for that actual product than dog weighted fitness vest, because more people are typing it in because it comes up quicker on our suggestion. So you can see Amazon are going to populate this page for the dog weighted vest. So you can see that these are the weighted vests. So if I pop back over to his product research, he's actually got a parachute on one of his. I don't know if that's an extension. I don't actually know what he's suggesting, but we're just going to go for the dog weighted vest because it seems to be the one that actually has demand for it. And we can verify this by checking what he's actually suggesting. But the only one that I can see very, very similar to the photos he's included are the X-Dog up here. And so we're going to pull up Jungle Scout. So Jungle Scout, you can get this link in the description. It lets us see all the back-end data for all these Amazon products, and it lets us see how much money they're actually making based on how many sales that we're estimating they're getting. So it's a very accurate tool, and it allows us to see that these dog weighted vests, which are actually nothing like the ones he is recommending, are doing quite well. You know, they're doing 5 figures a month, which is very good. They are very heavy, which means they have a higher price point because their shipping is going to be actually very, very expensive. And they're getting quite a few daily sales a day. So that's pretty good. Look, it says very high competition, which I do agree. There's a lot of people with thousands of reviews here. Not good for a beginner. Also not good for a beginner to have such a heavy product and such high cost. If this is your first product that you're looking for, go for a product with really low cost, because you can then be able to do some cheaper ads. You'll be able to give away some of your product at a discounted price. You'll be able to get some momentum behind your product and not have it cost you $40 per product that you are actually using to help market your product, but it's only costing you $1 or $2 maximum to start getting this momentum behind your product. So definitely don't recommend this product. The one thing that I actually want to come in and check is the exact one that he's recommending for us to sell here. The X-Dog, even that photo might look familiar to you as well. you can see over the last 571 days, it's been performing absolutely terribly on the bestseller rank. You can see it's high 10,000s and even into the 100,000s, and just has no merit. It's been selling for 571 days and it's never dropped in below, what's that, 50,000 bestseller rank. And even if it has, it's been there for a day. So there's no even sales volume here. So moral of the story, don't go and buy people's services who are trying to build you these businesses. You need to make sure that you're learning this skill, because this skill is so valuable. And if you can find these product ideas yourself and then build your own brands around them, you're going to be actually building yourself a six-figure business. Don't try and take shortcuts. Subscribe to this channel and watch our other videos. We teach you exactly the steps you need to know in order to find the best products to sell and then how to sell them. And if you want more training on that, check out the free training in our description, or also check out our mentorship program where we actually teach and have taught a lot of people to build their own six-figure businesses on Amazon FBA. And you can do it in 3 to 6 months, and it is a good time to do it because it is a good amount of time to get all your product and brand in there before Christmas comes around. So make sure you do take action, make sure you don't take shortcuts, and make sure you subscribe and like this video.